Hello and welcome to another update video about Ether. So Ether performed quite well earlier today, or actually late yesterday, depending on which time zone we're looking at. But if we look at UTC, it was yesterday. Situation is still basically unchanged. So we've had from the 3rd of January low, 3 waves to the upside, then 3 waves down, so which is corrective into our support area. Gave you some ideas for potential wave counts here. For example, we could say that this 4th wave, obviously we're watching for a 5-wave move to the upside. This is critical and is important to confirm that a larger degree wave 2 completed here already on the 3rd of January. If we cannot get those 5 waves to the upside, then it starts to get more likely that the wave 2 never finished and it might reset a little lower below our support area here, for example. Okay, so at the moment, the main support for the current white wave count, which is the primary scenario, the main support is at $2,360. As we get below that level, I will have to remove this white wave count, because it would suggest that this wave 4, which would then still be in the making, is too low to be reliable. We don't want a wave 4 below the golden ratio, below the 61.8 retracement, not even in a diagonal. So what's the alternative? The alternative count is the yellow scenario, in which the wave 2 that presumably finished on the 3rd of January never finished. Yeah, I shared it in previous videos with you. If you watched previous videos, you know the scenario. It would still indicate that a wave 1 topped on the 9th of December. It's a very bullish chart, but it just means that the wave 2 never finished. So it would be a very strange flat structure, A wave down, overshooting B wave, C wave down. So a very, very strange structure, but it's possible then that we are still in a wave 2, but I will only look at that really as a primary scenario once we get a break below $2,360. And what might happen then is just a marginally lower low. Yeah, this C wave doesn't need to go all the way down to the green support area or so. It might just make a marginally lower low. I shared with you in previous videos why. The reason is that in this alternative scenario, if we have a high B wave, I typically calculate a target for the C wave based on the length of the A wave. And obviously, the higher the B wave, the higher the end of the C wave. And it might land around $2,200. That's at least what I can see right now. Now, at the moment, however, we're holding support, and I shared with you a couple of scenarios how the wave 5 could potentially unfold. In one scenario, the wave 4 already bottomed here, and we're dealing with an A, B, C structure. Yeah, it's absolutely possible that this C wave is unfolding as a diagonal pattern. Okay, so that's absolutely a possibility. That's one scenario, or the blue count in which a triangle completed here. So a triangle completed here, and the wave 4 basically bottomed here. At the end of the triangle, it's an A, B, C, D, E structure. I like the idea of the white count more, because then we had an A wave up, a B wave down, and the C wave up is unfolding right now. And as I said, it won't be an impulse. It would have to be an ending diagonal. So it would likely be wave 1. Wave, let me see actually, probably here wave 2, and then the wave 3, 4, 5. That's how it could unfold. And then important to figure out a potential target for a 3rd wave. I want the 3rd wave to get to at least, oh wow, okay. So it reached that already, the 1.38 extension. Okay, so it's possible that this 3rd is done. We now move down in 4 and then move up in 5. Now, as you can see, this wouldn't be long enough for all of wave C. That means, well, then I have to think about ABC. Well, it could just be ABC ending here, which gives us already an indication that we would need to look at a larger ABC eventually, but then, so A, B, C, okay. The wave 5 has to be an ABC structure. So the problem mainly is, if I use the projections as they are for this potential ending diagonal, I don't, it will not allow me to get to a target area. And the fifth wave needs to end above 2,700 minimally. So yeah, I mean, that's an idea how this could unfold. I'll take the blue count of the chart, but in the white count, this is a possibility. It would, however, have to hold a micro support level right now. Or this idea of an ending diagonal already has to be, it's going to be invalidated. This is already not a wave count I have high confidence in. Okay, it's just a micro count I share with you right now. But if we are really in the C wave already, then yeah, we could be in wave 4 of C, of a larger A wave. And the C wave needs to hold 2,540. If we break below that level, we'll likely fall back into the larger support area, and it's going to just carry on in basically unpredictable ways, because these corrections, they always transform and morph. So just want to give you a glimpse into the microstructure. Basically, for anybody who found this a little bit fast, idea would be now, at least that's an idea for a roadmap higher, that this is a larger ABC structure that's unfolding now in wave 5. It's the only way to get to these projections up there. And in the first A wave, we're dealing with an A, B, C structure, and the C wave completed a 1 and a 2, a 3 possibly, reached the ideal target for a third. This could now be a 4, and as long as we're holding 2,542, a fifth wave can happen, and then we finish off a larger A, then we should get a B and a C. If then the support for the B doesn't hold, it can still break down. So there's still plenty of possibility here for the price to break down. So it just means we need to be on the side of caution here. But hey, as long as support levels are holding, we can look at higher prices. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.